New at 6, it's been more than 6 months since Minneapolis man George Floyd was killed, his death prompting calls for change across the nation. Yesterday, we discussed how this summer's movement impacted the cities of New Haven and New Britain. And today, Eyewitness News reporter Sharon Johnson takes a closer look at the changes in the capital city and across the state.
More than 6 months ago, activists nationwide called for the defunding of police accountability, and an investment in communities of color. Some of those changes have been met here in Connecticut.
We are here today to demand the defunding of the Hartford Police Department.
Since June, the Hartford City Council voted to reallocate $1 million from the police department to other departments.
They felt that the system was not working in the best way that it should.
Now a new system is emerging. The city is in the process of creating a crisis response team, a team of health professionals who will respond to mental or social calls. The biggest changes revolve around the Police Civilian Review Board.
If the review board disagrees with the chief about whether an officer did wrong, it goes to an independent arbitrator.
Council members Bermudez and Mictum say they appreciate the progress the city has made, but they say more work needs to be done within the police department. The council members say they want to see more Hartford residents on the force, more cultural competency trainings, and a bigger investment in surrounding communities.
We have to really create a shift in that environment.
Black Lives Matter. The artists who created this mural say it represents Black history, unity, and a message that was echoed from coast to coast this summer. It sits yards away from the state capitol, where the same week it was created, the police accountability bill was also created, a political representation of change.
When I saw what happened, I said, this is something I've been working on. The country's talking about it, the state's talking about it, we need to move on it.
Senator Gary Winfield says the police accountability bill was years in the making, but this year, the final product was a response to the calls for the end to police brutality.
The bill passes.
Some of the most contested parts of the law, allowing towns to have police civilian review boards with subpoena power, requiring officers to intervene and report other officers that use excessive force, and allowing people to file civil suits against police officers. Since it was passed in July, the Connecticut State Police Union filed a lawsuit against the state. They say it violated parts of their contract. A federal judge dismissed it.
This bill is if it's against anything, it's against bad behavior.
Senator Winfield says the Police Accountability Task Force will have more recommendations this session. A majority of the police accountability bill goes into effect tomorrow. Reporting in Hartford, Sharon Johnson, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.